Alright, hey there, Celestial Mystics. It's your girl, Tiffany Satchel, your 1111 coach. And welcome back. I'm going to go get some breakfast and some gas. Today I want to dive deep into a universal law that's been coming up for me lately, called the law of essential integrity. So you know how life could really throw you some unexpected curveballs that forces you to find balance between your own personal journey and the responsibilities that you have to others. Well, I'm experiencing that firsthand now. And I know many of you have too. Recently, my child's father passed away. It was this Saturday, actually, on my mother's birthday. And him and I didn't have the best relationship. But it hit me way harder than I expected. Now I'm in this space where I need to be strong for my son and my grandson and help them both process their grief and guide them through a time of loss and separation and pain and, man, all while still working on my own journey of healing and transformation. This is a lot, y'all. And it's been a huge challenge. And in moments like this, there's a law that came into my awareness that when I went and did my research has been anchoring me. Despite all the crying I've been doing. I haven't cried like that in a long time. And I was surprised that I was crying like that because I was like, Dad, him and I haven't really been that close. We only speak when it has something to do with our child or our grandson. That's it. You know, I was joking with myself the other day. I thought, Gabriel, can I just pause the whole world for a minute? I remember I said that in the middle while I was working. And then I felt like I wanted to hit pause yesterday. Because sometimes, you know, you be at work and things just keep going. And sometimes I just be like, let me just hit pause, Gabriel. And then it seemed like everything slowed down. So I said, let me do this again. It didn't work this time. It's like the universe didn't get the memo that I have my own stuff going on. This I couldn't control. So I was at work. It was like, all right, things is getting too, I could slow it down. Because I'm working and the only thing I have to do is pull back. I can't pull back. I can't pull back and say, let me pace myself. Everything is just moving. It's like life has its own way of making sure that we stay in motion. That's why when you're doing magic, you gotta make sure that your intentions stay pure. Because we be using our gifts and talents to control things, and then we get in a situation and the universe be like, well, that's not going to work this time. There's another law in effect. So now let's talk about the law of essential integrity. This law is about staying true to your core values and inner truth, no matter what's happening around you. It's not about perfection, always knowing the right answer. It's about making decisions that align with your highest self, even in the toughest moments. For me, this has meant honoring my own feelings of grief while also being present for my son. It's walking that fine line between holding space for him and still holding space for myself. And this is where the law of essential integrity comes into play. It teaches us that we could be both strong and vulnerable, both caregivers and healers of ourselves, but only when we're honest about what we need and who we are at our core. So in my tarot spreads lately, I've seen a lot of themes around clarity, healing, and resurrection. Cards like the Judgment, Three of Swords came up a lot. I always get the Strength card. That's the Leo card. I love that card. Strength of spirit, strength of mind, cultivating power. I shall find. These cards remind me that while I'm going through this emotionally charged period, I need to stay connected to my truth. Integrity means acknowledging the pain, embracing the healing, and rising stronger. Not because the world expects it, but because it's my truth to rise. Now, how do we apply this to everyday life? For me, it's been about setting boundaries. Yes, I'm there for my son, but I also needed time to process everything myself. And I learned that saying no sometimes isn't a weakness, it's an act of integrity. I'm honest with him about my feelings, while still giving him the space he needs to grieve in his own way. I think the law of essential integrity reminds us that we don't have to have all the answers right now or right away. And Archangel Gabriel has been showing me that healing happens in layers. They even say it in the cartoons. What was that? What was that cartoon? He was like layers. That was the donkey and Shrek. He said, oh, you have a lot of layers. We got a lot of layers that we got to heal. And every step that I take towards truth and authenticity helps me heal. And in turn, it helps me help my son heal too. So when you live with integrity, you inspire others to do the same. And one scripture that really resonates with me at a time like this is Psalms 51:6. Behold, you desire truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part, You will make me to know wisdom. This speaks directly to the law of essential integrity that God, the universe, the divine wants us to be truthful within ourselves. And through that truth, we gain wisdom. So tarot cards like the Ace of Swords and the Judgment and the Empress have all shown up for me lately. I mean, like in my experience where I actually saw evidence of these tarot cards operating in my life, like truth and clarity and awakening to your higher purpose and being nurturing. And these cards reminded me that living in integrity brings clarity. It brings healing. It brings renewal. And I can't talk about clarity and truth without mentioning Archangel Gabriel. Because Gabriel is the angel of communication and emotional healing. Gabriel has been walking with me, helping me express my truth, while offering me the strength to nurture myself and my son and my grandson during this time. So my message to you is, whether you're facing challenges in your personal relationships, your career, or just life in general, is to just stay rooted in your truth. The law of essential integrity is your guide. Trust that when you act from a place of inner truth, everything will just align, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. You don't have to have all the answers right now. It's okay to take things one step at a time, as long as each step is aligned with your true self. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you applied this law to your life. I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.